First of all, I share your frustration, particularly as Chairman of Homeland Security, in trying to assist in the inculcation of 22 agencies and 170,000 employees. Obviously, as a CEO, I can fire. Tom Ridge can't fire. And that makes a huge difference. And in a sense, government tends to be horizontal. Private sector is vertical. And the chain of command is very distinct and very identified. And you do have the power of the sword, so to speak. But that doesn't preclude an ability to get something done. I think, again, the demand pool that you create in the private sector has to come from the CEO. And without the CEO as a client here in this effort, I don't see it getting legs or moving to the next level. And if it is simple, if it's attainable, and all you're asking for is 5% of an applicant pool, not a hiring pool, an applicant, that you will review those applicants, I think they will automatically sign on. And if you get the right CEOs behind it, within the industries, a term that I shouldn't use, the sheep will follow. And if you come out and recognize them properly for those efforts, it'll all take place. Then the next client becomes the Human Resources Director. Challenge of government, I think it starts at the top. I think we have a president that absolutely supports our veterans, and I think as Commander-in-Chief, I just want to answer your question relative to a bias on the racial side. I believe the private sector has made immense advances, but primarily with women, not people of color. I've headed diversity efforts since I've been an executive, and still do so. At the lower level positions, a lot has been done in terms of the mix of relative to people of color, but in management and senior positions, we have failed, in my opinion. We have a long way to go. And relative to your question on hiring the handicap, we have efforts within the organization to hire the handicap, but we don't make a distinction for a handicapped veteran. Handicapped people in general is how we measure it, and perhaps we should relook at it.